All right, morning. Today is April 30th. Told you I was going to show you the camp spot. We're near the water tank, which is that way. That may or may not be dry. We're up at like 6,800 feet, a little bit past. I shouldn't have shown you my face. I should have kept showing you the camp area. Big fire pit. Great spots. I would heavily recommend pushing past, what was that spring? Klondike Spring? Sawmill Spring. Again, you could camp down there, but this stuff is just Wagyu camping. So from where we're standing, we have about 46 miles to get into Saffron. What she said, because we have to do that giant alternate around Ash Creek. So we have our hotel booked for Monday, but I'm kind of worried that we're gonna have to cut our pace because like today looks, in theory, looks easy. We climb up to 10,000 feet, mostly along good 2-track and then single track. And then once we get to Webb Peak, it looks like we just kind of bebop around campgrounds for like 10 miles up there. So I honestly don't know. We are gonna either cut our pace or do something, or maybe the trail might become difficult. Who knows? But yeah, we're gonna get moving. It's like 7 o'clock-ish, like right below 7 o'clock.
7 right now.
It's 7 on the dot right now. So we're gonna get moving and hike that way. Beautiful. It feels so awesome to be underneath the pines again. I'm really looking forward to this section. All right, so Dry Lake Tank does in fact have water. There you go. Really not far from our camp. We didn't camp at that fire pit, but the one right there. If it was like daylight when we got to camp, we would have been able to see it. So Dry Lake Tank does in fact have water. All right, so the guidebook gives you two options here. You can go on the Blue Jay Trail and roundabout towards West Peak, or you can continue this and cut straight up to West Peak. The difference is just a more roundabout way on Blue Jay. This one just steeply cuts up to West Peak. No matter what, you still got to go through Taylor Pass. So I think we're just going to cut straight up to West Peak and then hop on. I don't know if it's still the Blue Jay Trail at that point. Probably is. Make our way over to Taylor Pass. So it's just trading one steepness for the other. It's trading steepness for longer. That's what it's doing. So I like steep. Here comes baby Cottontail, hopping up the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity tippity toppity we go. It's no longer Easter. Why are you singing Easter songs, baby?
What?
Why are you singing Easter songs? It's no longer Easter.
It's you.
That was me?
Yeah.
It's the forest. Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah. So, up at 8,600 feet. This is where we connect back into the Grand Enchantment proper. Grand Enchantment came up through there and continues down here, connecting in from our alternate. West Peak right there. Oh baby, feels good to climb. Feels good to climb. You can see the peaks in our future too. I like that. So, gonna sit up here, wait for the skittle diddle, and yeah, just kind of hang out. Beautiful. I can dig it. So pretty. So pretty. Hashtag blessed.
Except that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. know if it is yet.
I think this is it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Pretty nice trail. I can dig it.
Maybe?
Yep, right here.
Nobody does that. Until eventually you get to a place where people actually come to hike. You don't think about it.
What? All right, we dropped down to Taylor Pass, 7,200, 7,300 feet, somewhere in there. And now we get to go back up, but this time to 10,000 feet. So,
Yay.
roller coaster type day. Once we get up to Webb, though, I think it gets less roller coastery, maybe? Don't know. Yeah, time to climb pretty heftily.
Yes,
Yeah.
very hefty.
All right, so the good old trail became non-existent again. Just bushwhacking up the side of this mountain. Most likely, I don't know, fire damage or erosion. So you just gotta go up. That's all you gotta do. It gets a little bit better. Look at that, Karen. That's something. We were at like 8,200 feet. Steep climb. Pretty steep climb. Let me see if I can get you a better view. So, 1 second. One second. Bear with me. Here we go. Yep. 8,200 feet. Dropped down off of that one. Went down into the valley. Came up. That's a climb. Whew. So, 10:55. I'm gonna wait on the skittle diddles to continue and resume the rest of the climb. Cool. Let's play the game of where's the skittle diddle? Skittle diddle! Let's see if you can find her. Where is the skittle diddle? I'll give you another hint. Oh, that was too much of a hint. These cairns are pretty intense. Somebody spent some time. Look at this. That one right there. Then also, give me one moment. That one up there. Look at that. All right, that's Clark's Peak right up there. So we're just hugging the side of this little mini peak to get up there. So yeah, should be done with our climbing here shortly-ish. At least our climbing before lunch. We're shooting for Riggs Lake for lunch. This is a long, hot, and dry stretch. So yeah, get water accordingly. All right, just got off the Clark Peak Trail. She ain't no joke. She got some climbing to her. We were just around 9,000 feet. So tallest we've been on the Grand Enchantment Trail. Later today, we're gonna go up to Webb Peak, 10K. But for now, this is the tallest we'll be before lunch, because I think we dropped like 200 feet to get into Riggs Lake in about a mile. Both hurting for some water. Magpie's not happy about the climbs. Oh, it's okay. If you watch this, you're very cute. I know it is a lot of climbing. In all honesty, it's a lot of climbing, and it's kind of unfair for me to keep cruising with 40 days underneath the belt. So yeah, we're gonna go about another mile and get to lunch. There's the climbing, baby. Let's get a zoom in on her face. How happy is she?
Not happy. We've been climbing for 5 hours.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you want to go get lunch?
Yes, please.
All right. Let's go get some water. Riggs Lake, about a quarter mile off the trail. But really had no other choice. Don't really know Safford 40 miles by road. Don't really know how else to get water up here. If there was a nice snow melt, it would be nice, but fortunately not. So we're gonna walk down about a quarter mile to get some Oggs. Oh, it's gonna be nice. It's ice cold. Well, it's a lake at 8,800 feet.
That's true.
So folks, this is Riggs Lake. You actually have to drop like 200 feet of elevation to get here, but well worth it. And also, I don't know on the maps where else there would be water. Since we're gonna hit Webb Peak and then take the alternate around, since Ash Creek Trail is closed, or they suggest a giant detour. So yeah, here we are at Riggs Lake. Gonna take a nice long lunch. We got here on Saturday, and as you can see, there's a lot of good people out here fishing. Beautiful spot.
Big fish in here too. Great
Yeah.
big trout.
Yeah, beautiful spot. So I can see why.
Oh, so salty.
Yeah, you are salty. Lunchtime. All right. So it's like 2:50. And we're connecting back into the route outside of Riggs Lake. Took a nice, very long lunch at the lake because, yeah, need to rehydrate. Again, we're not too stressed about miles. We have all day tomorrow to hike as well. And also to rest, rehydrate, and recuperate. A lot of elevation gain today. A lot of elevation gain and descent. Just been a very, very big roller coaster. So the route has us walking.
Okay, we've done, let's see. We've only gained about 2,800 feet of elevation in absolute terms, but we've climbed over 5,000 feet and descended about that much as well. So
Yeah.
and we're gonna end up doing 7,000 feet of climbing today.
Yeah, so regular route follows this road for a little bit before it connects into the trail system right before Mount Webb. So we're gonna go up and over Mount Webb, and then drop down back the other side to connect into the alt, since the Ash Creek Trail is closed, or I don't know if it's officially closed or heavily recommended against doing. Not passable. So that's the game plan. Got about 4 more hours of walking, maybe a little less. So we're just gonna kind of mosey. All right, there should be a trail somewhere up to Mount Webb around here. We're gonna take a gander. It might have burned away.
Let's see what the guidebook says.
Yeah. Don't know. Did it cross the road? We're gonna look around, see what we can find. All right, so we read the guidebook. We tried to follow the dotted line on Gaia. We tried to follow the GPX line that doesn't match up with the dotted line on Gaia. There is no longer any trail up to Mount Webb that we found. If somebody, local Arizonan, knows as of April 30th, 2022, if there's a trail up to Mount Webb, please let me know, because there's not. So the only way we could feasibly get up there is to bushwhack through real thick fire brush. This is definitely from the fire as well. This is why Ash Creek. Yeah, this is why Ash Creek Trail got closed down.
I think it might be more than that.
I don't know, because this stuff has started growing back. So yeah, we tried. Like, we found this piece of flagging tape, which should signify a trail here, but there is absolutely nothing. That's a big bummer. Like, I knew we were gonna have to alt around Ash Creek. That was gonna be like 16 more miles on our route to get into Safford, but what kept me happy was we got to peek out at a 10,000 foot peak. Again, it's not impossible. We could schwack up a fire burned hillside, but it would be real slow going. Real slow going. So, yep, that's it. We're at like 9,300 feet. It's like 700 feet ahead of us, above us. My feet are sinking into this ash, actually. So yeah, bummer. We're gonna walk the road more. We got a lot of road walking today and tomorrow in our future. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Again, if anybody has done this this past year, if anybody's hiked it year before, I would love to know if you guys found trail or if anything happened along those lines. So, all right, we tried. That's a bummer. All right, so depending on the route you take, if Mount Webb is open, whatever have you, we've passed 3 flowing water sources since we've left Riggs Lake. So I guess it's just that other side of the mountain that doesn't have a lot of water. So yeah, if you want to skip Riggs Lake and go another mile to 2 miles, you'll start hitting flowing water sources. Keeps you from going about a half mile off trail round trip, but it's also a pretty area. I don't know, up to you. The next 20 miles, what? I don't think I have that attention span. I'm geeking out about these signs. They're hilarious, because this one's like, yeah, watch for animals for the next 20 miles of twisty, turny dirt road. And then the one right behind this one was like, watch for trucks for the next 26 miles. Yeah, because people on a very steep 2-track dirt road definitely gonna remember, yeah, I gotta keep my eyes peeled for 26 miles. Well, they might remember that, but it's just a long time. I don't know. It tickled my fancy. I thought it was quite funny. Gotta look for the humor in it. We got beat off by a fire closure, so we have to do a lot of road walks, so you gotta look for the joy in it. It's honestly not that bad. You still get some pretty fantastic views around here. This one's sad. Not as happy. I know forests need burns for growth sometimes, but it's kind of a bummer. It's a bummer for the human, but a necessity for the environment. All right, so a little bit before Cunningham Campground, I don't know, half a mile or something. It's weird, the GPX line for this alternate has you going up that, which is super brushed in, super not friendly to pace, and then it just has you doing a bunch of wiggle waggles in the 2-track up in those hills, cross country into the next 2-track, and then drops back down into the same exact road. So the GPX track, if you have to do this alternate and Ash Creek hasn't opened back up yet, the author of the guidebook even says it, pick and choose what you think's right. That didn't look like anything fun. Looks like just jumping over blowdowns all day. So we're just continuing on this road. Yeah, without the Ash Creek trail to drop you into Safford, you're gonna probably have to do a lot of road walking. Yeah, still got you up in the beautiful mountains, and we're looking forward to the Arcadia Trail tomorrow. So still beautiful road, but yeah, I wanted to point that out. The GPX line for this alt is not the word of, for lack of finding a better euphemism, I think that's the right word. It's not the word of God. Use your best judgment and do what you think is right. And yeah, if you read the guidebook, he'll just say, yeah, same exact word. So, all right, we're continuing down this. Yeah, this is Horse Flats. If I was a horse, I would definitely frolic in here. Oh, okay. Magpie said it's called Hospital Flat. If I was sick, I don't know if I'd want to be here. Maybe. It's a nice grassy patch. I don't know. My joke fell on deaf ears. Well, no, Magpie actually heard, so her ears weren't deaf. My joke fell on... I don't know. I'm done. I'm done hiking for the day, and I'm done making up jokes. We're going to go try to get to camp. What do you expect? Alright, so it's like 6:26. We were planning at camping at Hospital Flat, but it is very much closed. Don't know if it's because of the fire burn or what, but it is closed, so we're gonna go find camping in the woods somewhere. Alright, so we're in camp before 7. That's a change. We are, I don't know, depending how you measure it, 26, 27 miles from Safford. So again, depending the route you take from here and depending how schwackety it is, we could get in tomorrow, or we just slow our pace down and not, or the trail slows our pace down for us. there's a lot of factors. So we're just gonna wake up, see what tomorrow has in store for us. If it looks like we're gonna get there, maybe just push. If it looks like we're not gonna get there, I don't know, just keep walking. I don't know what I'm trying to say. We're like camping right around 9,000 feet, so gonna be a chilly night. This hike down from Mount Webb, I don't know why my brain's not working. It keeps you up at elevation for a long time, so try to get down, but as the sun was setting, I don't know, we just called it. So yeah, cooking up some ramen, gonna eat some vittles, gonna eat good. A new name. It's a Vidly Diddly. All right, last video clip of the day, just because I was looking down at this and it's something to behold. Look at that color change from just the ash and the burn zone we're walking through. It is super gnar. That is soot. That is soot for you. All right, last clip of the day is my feet. You're welcome.